doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Chicago. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up? Yes, 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 yes.
On ground, they'll go with Hill. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Hill. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Axel.
They'll run here with Hill. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of 4th. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw here down the field. Ball incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
79 Broncos, Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's to Odunze again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's got it at about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Rome Odunze, touchdown Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the...
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Soldier Field. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Now here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 2nd down now. They need 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready to run.
Williams will look to throw. That's to Odunze again. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Wide open, downfield, got it! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Odunze touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Set the Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Brief set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. Cougar 19. 18, 5 here. Hurt. 18, Rattler. Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Warriors 70.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He's trying to go deep again. This is Cup inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Vecchio to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Running it now out of the gun. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinals.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go. Ready,
Goal to go. They're passing. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Vikings trim the lead to 1. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His kick is good for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Hill. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hill again. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
And up
Gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Williams on the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Williams throwing again here on second down. He rolls to his right. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears break the tie here in the first. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His third through the air this game. Laughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. To kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. To throw here on first down. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-14 our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10. Drawing up the design keeper. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Offensive line fast. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
6 the Eagles, 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now on first down. Completed right side to Addison. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Like it.
They draw it up for him. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the pistol, Williams. They're on it. That's intercepted. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Nice. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Working now from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, hit it right. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, Williams. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 28, Vikings 24.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19.
That flick straight ahead. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Okay, ready?
Played in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Shut me ring.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 77, Cougar 19.
Keeps it on the option here. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80. Hawk, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They'll pick up the 17. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go
The tight end in motion now.
Set up. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Pass play on 1st and goal. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 more yards. That's another.
Looking inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First play is a design run. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. Along the right sideline, there's space.
Yeah, I should have sold ass cheeks, nigga. Fuck out.
Well, that depends on the call on this flag. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And we've got a flag after the failed 2-point try. Let's see what we've got here. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Touchdown on the final play of the half, and they're trying to send a message here by adding another 2 to that lead. Williams trying to throw for it, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
41, Vikings 31.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting us up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going to try and throw it here. They've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got Turner for the completion. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
Throwing it again here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense up to the line fast.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's a design run. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Minnesota.
70, Timberwolves.
They'll run here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Big tap.
Williams to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. A lot of space ahead. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Force that to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Throwing off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead on the turnover. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 55, Vikings 38.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the jump.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Nice.
They'll come out throwing. They set up the screen. It's Addison. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Takes the 2nd down snap. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
70 Timberwolves.
Design quarterback run here. He has room past the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Set up.
Back to throw now. And he goes down. The Bears got him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Well, they're going for it on an option play left. And this isn't going to get us. They stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
Now give it to Hill. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Ready, set.
Running it after the penalty. No one's around him. He's got space. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
We go right back to Hill. Running in the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears put up even more points in a win. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game.
62. Vikings 38.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Bears 69. Vikings 38.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. This is Edison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Is a dive up the middle. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end in a loss, Brock. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings trying to do some window dressing. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's drawn up for him. Fights his way through a tackle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a gain of 35. And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Bears 69, Vikings 45.
Reichert set to kick this away. Burden now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Give right up the gut to Hill. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
What is that? And off down to Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears.